Hello everyone, and a fairly short video this week, just going through in another tutorial. So I thought I would do a tutorial about how to use custom tags, because it's something that can be actually quite useful in the game if you know how to use it and you are willing to potentially put a bit of effort in actually applying them to all your stuff that you want to use them for. But yeah, it's a really good little tool that we have that some people maybe aren't aware of or aren't exactly sure how to do it themselves. So I thought we would just have a little tutorial video on how to use custom tags. So obviously we have normal tags for all the items in the game. So we've got under the habitat, if you go on the filters, generally you can find a lot of them, so you can search for by properties. So we've got heights, sizes, things like that. Flexicolor is a really good one. If you've not used that before, that's all items that can be coloured are tagged with Flexicolor. So if you haven't already used that, then it's a very good one to use. You can filter by species, by the theme, so Africa and New World, all of those, and by the content pack if you've got any DLCs. DLC will apply throughout all these four. And then in nature we've got slightly different ones: biome, continent, property again, so heights and things like that. We've got theme, content pack again, and then we've also got foliage types, so bushes, flowers, plants and trees. In facilities and construction, they're pretty much the same, so the type of material, the property again, the theme again, and content back. And then we've also got brand as well in this one, so all of the different shops and things like that have their own tag there. And then as you can see in here, construction wise, they are all the same as well. So obviously the tags show up if you click on an item on the right hand side. It shows all the different tags that item has. So you'll also see on the tags page there is apply custom tags. So this is what we want to talk about. So we are able to use custom tags, so you can do all sorts of different things. They're really useful if you're doing, say, a specific building that you want to use certain materials for, or certain items that you just want to, you're probably going to want to use throughout that one building. Certain projects, maybe certain zones or different areas in your zoo where you want a kind of consistent building theme that isn't already applicable in one of these other things. So if you didn't want everything to be, I don't know, say the new Australian wood type, you wanted a mixture, then you can use custom tags and that will be quite useful. And then just general extra grouping, so you might want to group by different types of things than the game already does. So potentially you might want to sort things by colour. You might just want to sort things and name it with your projects that you're using or your specific building you're going to use. So yeah, this is a really good tool to use that. So we'll do a little example. So I've gone through a few of the plants just to make it easier for myself, and as you can probably tell, there's a certain theme to all these plants that I've just favorited for now. They're all kind of pink. You might say purple. We'll say they're all pink. So if we wanted to make a tag that is just pink, because that's not something that we can search for in the game. We can search for Flexicolor stuff, but we can't search specific colours unless it's in the name. So if I wanted to know any flowers that are pink or any plants that are pink and I search pink, it doesn't come up. So if I wanted specifically pink flowers, what I can do is create a custom tag that is pink and apply it to these. So it can be a little bit long-winded depending how many items you want to use, but once you've done it once, obviously that tag will then always apply, so unless you delete it. So yeah, this is fairly good. If you think it's going to be useful to you, then it's a really good one. So what we'll do is click on any of them. There's two different ways you can get to the screen. You can click on an item and click apply custom tags and then create new tags, or you can click under filters, my filters, and create new tag that way. So you can see I've got a few there already. So I will create one called pink and enter, and now that shows up under my filters. So what we then want to do under this one, we want to say apply custom tags, click pink, and if you go off that it will appear there. If you want to delete it, just press the cross and it will delete it. So if we apply pink, you can click onto next ones, as long as you don't click off this little bit of the screen here. So you can just go through all of them, click pink. Okay, so while I'm going through clicking pink on all of these items, I thought I would just add in a couple of points that I forgot to mention during the main recording of the video. So any of the tags that you create, you can apply to any of the categories at the bottom. So you can attach them to blueprints, any of the nature, the construction, the habitat items, any of them. You can use any tags that you create for any. So I can use pink for construction and blueprints, anything like that. And also you can use them with current tags, so you can mix and match still any custom tags you make with any of the other tags that already exist. So you could do pink, your new tag, plus trees, and it would bring up the cherry trees, because that's one that you've attached pink to and has the tree tag. So yeah, that's just a couple of points that I forgot to mention. Okay, so we've gone through all of them and selected all the tags to have pink. So you can see all of these have pink under the tags there. So yeah, it's a little bit long-winded. It can be, depends how many times you want to use this, how many tags you'd like to use, how many items they will be applied to. But yeah, once you've done it once, as I said, you don't really have to do it again unless you want to add more tags. So it's quite a useful tool, and it doesn't take too long if it's going to save you some time in the long run. So unfortunately, if you click in the box to just search, it doesn't show up, which I didn't realise before, whereas obviously all the other ones do, I think. So yeah, if you type large, it will show you all large things. If you type any of the normal tags, it will appear, but not if you do a custom one. So what you have to do is click onto filters, in my filters, and that your new one should be there, and you click pink, and then it will bring up all your different pink tagged items. So yeah, that is how you use custom tags. So you can do more custom tags if you wish. You can have as many as you like, as far as I know. I don't know if there is a limit, but it depends how you want to use it. You might only want a couple of things. As you can see in my ones, I've got just a few. So my contest entry for the tiger contest that I did, that one I had a specific group of plants that I was using throughout and rocks that I was using, and I just wanted to use all these same things throughout the whole map. So I created a tag, applied it to all of the items that I knew I wanted to use throughout that map, that weren't more general. So even though I think all of these pretty much were Taiga items as far as I can remember, because that was the map I was using, obviously I'm not using everything that applies to that tag. So it's a good way of just making sure you've got exactly what you want, instead of a general overview of different things. So I've also got one for my Whipsnade recreation, which is just certain trees and things that I'm using quite a lot again throughout the map, that are either appropriate for the zoo itself or just have the right look that I want. And then I've also got one here that I am using for a specific build that I'm doing, which I'll be showcasing at some point soon when I actually finish it. So that is just a selection again of different plants that I'm going to be using throughout the one build, that I can just click on quickly in the tag and go around and just place all these, and I know that I'm getting exactly the right ones. I don't have to be scrolling through, typing different things in, looking up different tags and stuff. So yeah, that is how you use custom tags. As I said, you can always delete them, re-add them, redo them, change them, all of that sort of thing if you wish. But yeah, that is how you use them, and yeah, it's definitely a good way to save you some time in the long run for certain builds, certain certain projects that you might have on the go. And yeah, hopefully that will save you some time in your future builds. So I am hoping to do another bit of Whipsnade recreation for the next video, hopefully. I've been trying to get around and take some pictures because I haven't really been around much and taken many in the last couple of weeks, so I'm going to try and get back into that for the next one. But yeah, hopefully this has been just a fairly short little tutorial video that will help you out with the stuff that you're doing. If you have any suggestions of any other little tutorials or things that you're not sure about that you'd like me to cover, then leave a comment down below. And if you liked the video, thought it was useful, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. I've also got a few different pages and things in the description below if you're interested in checking any of them out, and Twitch and Discord and all that sort of thing. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.